Mine are, I call them the triple A for the double B. I'm the double B. Triple A is accountability, affordability, and action. And accountability is so that we have transparency in our government and in our taxes, where they're going. So for example, we had 3 schools close in Collin County in McKinney. And I think that's a direct relation to not only the voucher scam, but also recapture. So we need more transparency to see where all of our taxes are going. We also need affordability. You can't work and sometimes buy a house within Collin County. We're one of the most expensive counties in Texas to buy a house. And so if we can't buy a house already and we're having problems with that affordability, now with the schools are closing, people are trying to transport their kids to different schools, affordability is only getting worse. And that's not even counting affordable healthcare and these other issues that we have. So affordability is also a big thing. And then action. So we have our current representative took action on one bill that directly benefited her own business. That's not the kind of action we need. We need real action for working people within our district that matter for us and our values. And we need them on day one. So we need someone ready to go, ready to fight with legislation that makes sense and a plan for all of us. I'm actually an engineer. I've been in the tech field for almost 20 years, and everything I do is about planning. And one of the first things I noticed when I built a house here is the infrastructure problem. I feel like, I don't know if there was no strategy or planning involved, but there's definitely, when we grew, we didn't compensate for all that growth, and it's just continuing to happen. It's on top of each other, on top of each other. I can't get through a single workday sometimes without the power going out. So we have, an infrastructure problem with traffic and roads, 380, 75, and then we have infrastructure when we're talking about the power grid. Between those two things, our growth is getting way beyond our means, but we're also one of the highest income districts in Texas. So how we can't use our taxes to afford ourselves and plan better infrastructure is kind of amazing to me. So I would just use my engineering and my background of problem solving to put a plan in place and strategize how we can fix it going forward. So my motto is people over politics. I don't think it's left versus right. I think it's top versus bottom. And I think we all need to understand that we have a common humanity in us and that we can disagree on certain issues, but we need to come together as human beings and as people of the district, because if at the end of the day, we have almost all the same common concerns. So we can disagree on some issues on party affiliation, but we all kind of want the same thing. We're on the same team, the working class team. And if we can come together and understand that and work together, we can win. So that's one of my main goals, is as a normal person in the district, I'm not a politician, I'm doing this because I felt my community needed me. I am huge on working with everybody that will help me get our community in a better place, because I moved to McKinney for a specific reason. I fell in love with the community, I fell in love with the downtown, and I'm invested in its future. And so I'm not going anywhere. So I want to build it for a better future, and that involves working with whoever's going to help me with that. That's what we're going to do.